In the last part of Minds Beneath Us, we were finally able to reach the farm. Had a little conversation with a couple of our colleagues. Some of them were on the nicer side, some of them were a little bit tricky, others were just straight rude. But in general, I wouldn't say it was that bad of a first impression. Somebody got even fired right in front of my eyes. Yeah, we should probably be careful and probably return to our work. Probably. And that is where I left you guys off. If you need any help, my task is over there. I could talk to the others, but I have a feeling that I might want to read those profiles, huh? Welcome to the home screen. Current user, Eugene Dai. So what would you like to do? Let me see the database. Farm operational? Farm Silencio is currently working at a capacity of 84%. Current online contributors 121,478. Do you wish to retrieve any other data? Yes. Please select. Which data would you like to retrieve? My status? Your position is Employee of Probation. Do you wish to retrieve any other informations? Yes. Okay. Work? The next task is Consultation. Please wait for further instruction from the screening team leader. Okay. Eugene Dai. Zone 17. Gender male 49. Unmarried. No history of mental illness. Slightly malnourished. Fitness score of 7. You wish to examine more candidates? Yes. Yvonne. 1 bi. Gender 25. Unmarried. History of mild depression. Physically well. Fitness score of 9. Mild depression. Okay. Sydney Tung. Gender 22. Unmarried. No history of mental illness. Perfect health. Fitness score 10 out of 10. So this is the golden girl. The one that can perfectly work for us. Hank Liu. Gender male 59. Description unmarried. Slightly bipolar disorder. Symptoms of overexertion. Fitness score of 6. Yeah, I should avoid that guy. What was his name? Hank Liwa. Sydney is good. Hank, I should avoid Hank. She had mild depression. I'm not entirely sure if that is going to have some sort of influence. But the other two, Eugen and Sydney, are fine. Okay. And my security clearance? You're authorized to access the following region. Vision Flop Farm Free, Silencio upper levels. I can't reach the tech center, logistic office, or constellation floor, a lobby. Okay, I think with that I have everything. Finished doing my homework. Should I ask them more about how long I should leave? Probably. Oh wait, they're already here. Oh hey Wayno, welcome back. Who's Wayno? No more Wayno, he's the team leader now, right? Oh, thanks, Katie. I'm okay with Wayno. Please take a breath, dude. Did you run up the stairs or what? You're looking for the new guy, right? Yeah. He's right there. Auntie assigned him to Jean's Q-pick. I see. Thank you, QQ. I'll go back to my work then, Wayne. Sure things. Keep up the good work. Is that the guy that we've met before? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hey there! This guy's the team leader, huh? Pretty young. My chances at the screening largely depend on this guy. Gotta impress him. Hello. Are you alright? Totally. Let me just catch my breath a little. I'm late. Bad timing, huh? Caught unprepared by some work. I don't mind it. Thank you. I'm glad you're a nice guy. Well, he's quite outgoing. I was promoted to team leader not long ago. Still getting used to it. Hold on, I need another breather. A breather, I mean. Okay, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Wayne Singh. You must be Jason, right? How do you feel? How are things going so far? Well, now he's excessively outgoing. I'm not really used to things yet. About anything in particular? People? Sorry, I'm afraid I can't really do much about that. Incompatibility of personality kind of happens. At screening, we try to find the common ground to foster a team rapport. I don't mean you must tolerate everyone for everything, but there's a balancing point. If you have a persistent issue with it, maybe this team is not for you. Right, QQ, you're bickering constantly. Wayne, you were unnecessarily gloomy there. It just means that he's not quite in sync with us yet. Oh, yeah, I agree. It was a little too gloomy for a second, right? Was I? I was only trying to put the facts forward. The way you said it was ominous. Yeah, like I was already not fit for the team, which is bad. Am I already losing my chances? Alright, I see. Everyone back to work. Sorry, what I tried to say is, being the team leader for only this long, sometimes I have authority issues, you know? No kidding. I don't see much authority in him. Well, you should be learned to be harsh, maybe. Yeah, like Auntie. Thank you for that advice. Taking advice from a newbie now. That doesn't really add to your authority, man. Oh, I almost forgot. Were you surprised? I mean, you applied for ops but sent to the screening for field practice. Yeah, very much surprised. We're trying out new recruitment modules, and you are the very first test subject. According to Ms. E, it should streamline the employment ongoing procedures, having hands-on experience on both sides. We work very closely with ops. Very closely. Are you for real? Hey, QQ, would you stop bickering there? Well, they don't really want to work with us. Against us is more like it. Tell you what, Shasta. Shasta? Consider yourself lucky getting a job at screening. Those people at ops are... Hey, stop it. Okay, as the screening don't get along. We have conflicts of values every now and then. But let's leave it for another day. You're scheduled for field practice and ops tomorrow. I don't really want to give you the wrong ideas yet. About Miss Yee's idea of double field practice, I guess I have my own guesses here. I suppose she really is trying to bridge the gap between our divisions. From company's perspective, business divisions should be insulated from each other as much as possible, you know, for confidentiality concerns. And why is that? Hard to explain. Without any background knowledge, it could be overwhelming. You will know after working here for a while. Oh, did you happen to read the profile we're waiting for me? Oh yeah, I went for all of them. Fantastic. You're very efficient, even though I already forgot the names. But it's fine. I remember that Sydney was the good one, and Hank was the bad one. I've gone through the profiles too. Today's consolation is going to be very easy. They are perfect candidates with 10 out of 10 scores. You know who I'm talking about, right? Yes. Sydney. Bingo. You have done your homework very well. Great. Oh, thank you. Okay, 1 more point for me, huh? When you're ready for consolation, find me at my desk. I'll take you to the consolation lobby. we have some time to spare. Take the opportunity to make acquaintance with everyone. They might offer something helpful for your upcoming sessions. That's it then. Alright then, let me just talk to the others and check their stuff, because I can. Wait. Can I borrow you for a minute, Lawrence? What the heck does he want now? Something on your mind? Nah, nothing really. I went over our previous conversation again and realized that I was, kind of a prick. The more I think about it, the worse I feel. I can't just live with myself if I don't properly apologize. So, I'm sorry. Well, that guy's surprisingly, nice. Oh, don't worry. I don't mind. Yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you. Oh, and I'm Lawrence. Lawrence Chiang. A new guy too, starting here last week. And you are? I'm Jason Dai. Jason Dai, huh? I'm the youngest one here, right? I call you Mr. Dai then. Just Jason will do. No problem. So, what made you want to work here? For the money? The pay is well. Yeah, that makes sense. You're a straightforward guy. We could get along really well. And why do you want to work here? Me? Well, that seems a bit shocked. But for what? How about that? Yeah? Nothing. You're full of questions, Jason. Why? Well, I'm just that kind of guy. Let's see. Say, it's nice to find a colleague as new as myself at a new job, huh? Okay, now he's saying, why are you trying to work here? Lawrence? Is he trying to keep privacy? I mean, it could be. Maybe he's like Fran. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. Please, I don't want you to feel bad. Gotta go back to work now. Bye. There he goes. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody else who wishes to talk to us? Well, I'm already here. I'm gonna check on your tables just because. Hello? Hello? Hey. Before you say anything, hear this. You youngsters don't know as much as you think. But I'm already 30 years old. Wouldn't call myself youngster here. Right. Youngsters don't like to be called youngsters. Exactly my point. Relax. All I want to say is that your job is not an easy one. Don't think otherwise, simply because everyone at this office seems nice. The team lead included. And what do you mean by that? Being treated nicely might give you the wrong idea, such as overly optimistic expectations. Wayne is young for a team leader, too young for his own good. He hasn't learned how to lead yet. Okay, here he comes again, the age talk. And how old is Wayne? About your age. Okay, well I guess then he is kind of young. Now listen, about Wayne. The one thing that he cares about is being a nice guy. To that end, he's trying very hard to impress everyone who works under him. Being nice is a virtue, alright? But it depends on the timing and the occasion. In his case, he's not able to play the bad guy when the situation calls for one. As a result, our division's performance has been constantly dropping. You know as much as I do that this is a company and not a kindergarten. And what are you trying to suggest here? I'm asking you to adopt a realistic expectation. And what would that be? Alright, what if my expectations are realistic? Sorry, sometimes I need to read it on the fly because the timer seems short. Oh, well, good for you then. You're not freshly out of the college, I mean. But that is my point. A reminder. Like I said, it's not an easy job. Don't take this as a threat or a warning. I want you to bear uncertainty in mind. This office may have a great vibe, but the position of you is not guaranteed yet. I like the Caesar, sort of. Blunt, big arrogant, and all this age talk. But very much sincere. Well, thank you for the advice. Yeah. Now your turn. Any questions? So, what do you do here at the office? I'm in charge of the night shift, making sure that everyone meets their deadlines. Everyone, including the team leader. I see. Are you supervising the team leader then? You have misunderstood. It's not supervision. I'm helping him. I'm assigned by Miss Yi. She knows Wayne's issue. He tends to put his own work aside to help the others. Okay, do you have any other questions? Nah, seems like I'm all clear. But that's good to know. Wayne is trying to help everyone out, which means once I start my Consultation, he's probably trying to do the same for us, right? Oh god, wait, can I? There. The bumpy road of legalizing body implants. Recently, domesticated human rights groups have urged the government to liberalize the use of enhanced body implants, arguing that denying legalization infringes on the freedom of people with disabilities. They reference the open police of the United States. However, an executive assembly spokesperson states that there is no social consensus on this issue and highlights significant regulatory challenges due to the complexity and the risk of the modern implants. Instances in the US of weaponized implants have raised a concern about the safety of public spaces, making regulation difficult. Proposals to restrict implant users from public places have been considered too discriminatory to pass. Consequently, the debate over the legalization of body implants remains unresolved. Body implants. Okay, and then we have the demise of multiculturalism in the age of AI. In the AI-dominated era, artificial intelligence is woven into every aspect of our lives. But are we overlooking something crucial? As we increasingly delegate decisions to AI systems, our information sources are plurally filtered by them as well. Trained on vast but often skewed data, these AIs inevitably adopt bias that can be marginalized. For example, general dialects and slangs due to their minimal representation in the dataset. As a result, our daily habits and thought process might gradually become homogenized, shaped by the AI-driven standardized perspective that we rely on, risking the loss of rich cultural nuances. Because everything that seems out of place is just not being used by them ever again. And children usually adopt the stuff that they, learn and see from the AIs instead of their parents. So these slangs will slowly disappear. I see why that would be considered a little bit of an issue, especially if this is really important to the people, right? I can totally see that. Read question. Yeah. Why do you keep complaining about ops? Well, they're not nice to us, True, but still. Maybe they're like that for a reason. A reason? Like what? I'm not so sure. They have no reason. Why do you keep taking their sides? Are you one of them now? Maybe. No? Bunch of selfish bastards! Oh god! You don't know them! You don't even know exactly what they do, right? Yeah! You don't have to be a pig to know a pig is a pig! The thing is... Alright, Tyler's a judge then. Oh, please, leave me out of this, man. Is the op team a bunch of snoopy bastards? They are not very cooperative for sure, being mean and hostile and all, but I personally find it hard to like them. You guys are just biased. At least try to know them better before making judgments, right? Yeah! Katie, I know that you don't really feel comfortable hearing that. But don't defend ops. They don't deserve you. You're not responsible for what they did. But... well, she's looking at me. Is she asking for support? I agree, you're too nice to them. Yeah, I think we should get to know them better, right? And besides, I'm gonna be an op tomorrow. I can't really just sightsee here. You're just too new, Chaster. Soon you will find out that there's nothing to know. But you hardly know anything about the ops yourself, QQ. I do. I deal with them every now and then. Every time it's a test of my patience. Would you please try to make friends at least? Maybe you'll change your mind. Do I need to befriend every single douchebag before calling them a douchebag? I mean, I don't mean it like that. I see what you mean. The thing is, getting to know a person kinda takes time. And the gang of ops doesn't deserve my time. Say, why are you siding with ops anyways, Chaster? Because I think you're being unfair. I'm not taking sides. I just think that we need to know them better to be fair. No, but seriously, I think that's kind of unfair. I haven't even met them yet. Okay, so you feel that because you don't know them as much as we do. But honestly, and they are so much better paid anyways. It's not like we're doing them any real harm. QQ is just too blunt, Katie. Fundamentally, he's right. I say that you don't feel comfortable saying bad things about ops, especially when you sometimes have to work with them. It's awkward to be caught in the middle of it, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll put a leash on my mouth then. What? Wait, QQ, the big mouth, is so quick to give in? I just don't want to upset my friend over a bunch of rotten bastards. Well, that's good. Alright, guys, I guess it's just me being overreacting. It's nothing, really. Alright. Was that too mean? Not exactly mean, but stinky enough. I apologize to her later. Can I say crap about ops these days anymore? No, apparently not. Right? Hello. Did she hear me? Leave you be? Oh, hi, hello. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was just too focused. Can I help you? So, what you doing here? I'm an engineer. I take care of the software feature requested and service tickets from screening. I see. Roger. Anything else that I can help you with? And what do you think of this shop? About the shop, huh? Hard to say. The pay is kinda meh. Long working hours. Getting called back to work while I'm off work all the time. That sounds terrible and explains all the coffee taps. But everyone here is so nice though. Wayne tries to reduce my workload, telling me to offload to others. Hey, but you can't. You have to take care of everything, right? Right. Kathy can't trust people with her works. I'm not like that. Anyway, that is it. So don't mind me, Mr. Dai. Every person is different, and you have different responsibilities. My opinion doesn't apply. Alright then, thank you. Yeah. Anyways, anything else that I can help you with? Doesn't seem so, but it's nice to talk to you, Katie. What is that? Ooh, stomach pain! Oh, that's not good. That is clearly not good. I see a doll. Figurine of Mim the Gold Slayer. Alright. Photos. Series of group pictures. Reading teams and parties. And then we have edits. Hello. Oh, hi. Can I help you? Yeah. So how's the vibe here in the office? It's, I guess up to personal preference? I quite enjoy working here. Everyone gets along. The manager can be demanding sometimes, but that's just the way that she is. We all trust her. I'm not trying to be diplomatic, you know. So what do you think so far? I'm still not quite used to it yet. Understandable. After all, you haven't really been here for a day yet. I guess it gets better over time. Alright, the job's benefits have improved since the new supervisor arrived. I haven't really met her yet, the new supervisor from HQ, but she's already done quite a few favors for us downstairs divisions. Previous supervisors only cared about upstairs, pretending that we didn't even exist. Now we finally have an advocate. Okay, anything else that you want to know? Can you give me any advices? No. Why? But why? Please don't jump to conclusion yet. I said no because Miss Yi won't allow it. She wants to see how you operate on your own accord. Giving advices would kind of affect your judgment, wouldn't it? I guess. Although, there's one thing that I could tell you, I suppose. All candidates that you will meet today are applied for short-term contribution opportunities. By short terms, I mean like 1 week or 2. Nobody would volunteer if not for an urgent need of cash. That is because short-term contribution tend to have a powerful side effect. After service, they will experience dizziness, confusion, or even a memory loss for over a month. Those who have big plans upcoming may not be the best fit. Am I giving too much information? Miss C won't be happy if she finds out. Don't worry, I won't tell. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, anything else that you want to know? Nope, that was all. Alright then. But that was already handy. So if they go through with it, they will be 6 for the upcoming weeks. Maybe even months, depending on their own recovery speed. Which also indicates that we should only pick guys with good health so that they don't have such downside. Probably. Now what is this? More dolls? Puddle figurines. Let's see. Somebody really likes to have a bunch of figurines around. Is that the last guy? Seems to be the last guy. Alright then. Is that Wei? I guess he is. I'm ready for the Consultation. Great. Well, let us go. Pretty sure I already forgot the names, which is not good. But I'm counting on Sydney here. Wait, in which direction did you go? I can't run! Why can I not run? Where did he go? Wait! Slow down a little. Well, not the best time to take the elevator, huh? This could take some waiting. Ayo, Wayne! Thank you for helping me out just now. Couldn't have done it myself. Mr. Liao's gonna kill me if I miss the deadline. You saved my life today. I heard you're getting a new newbie today. Huh? Oh, you're that newbie, right? Yeah, we just met not so long ago. Right, I talked to him upon arrival. Don't think we did a proper introduction though, did we? Jeff Wu, nice to meet you. You're lucky though, Wayne is a nice boss. Consider yourself a lottery winner. Life won't be so easy under other night shift folks. Hey, stop it you! But am I wrong? What's wrong? Why's it quiet? Did Cave just pass by? Yeah. Did she happen to overhear anything that I said? Oh, definitely. Okay, Jeff, we have a serious business here. Bye then, newbie and Wayne. No, I shouldn't call you Wayne anymore. Bye, lead. See ya. Goodbye. Oh. Good luck dating. Dating? Here's the elevator. Let us go. What was that about? Do you have a girlfriend, Wayne? So, you're dating someone, huh? What? Alright, well, there's someone that I like. Aw. A colleague at the farm, but in another division, and I've been looking for an opportunity to ask her out, but, you know, she's too busy, don't really have the time. Don't have the time? Or the guts? Or the guts, eh? Ouch! That might be a bit too straightforward, but sometimes they need to hear it. Yeah! Yeah, I guess the guts, to be honest. I mean, what if she says no? What about you, Jason? Ever asked a girl out? Don't you ever get cold feet? Get cold feet? What for? However, I reckon a friend asked me out first. I know how you feel. The anxiety keeps growing over time. Yeah. Wait. Why are we talking about this? There's business to be talked about. This elevator is sure taking its time though. Oops, I guess I forgot to press the button. My god. Sorry. That's fine. Where are we going anyways? Before again? Here's the Consultation lobby. In this way. Can I run now? No, I can't. Just wanted to make sure. I guess it's prohibited. If I'm supposed to follow somebody. Oh, hi, Wayne. Sydney! Hi! I wasn't expected to see you here! He's blushing! Oh no. Now I think I know who his crush is. Huh? Not expecting. QQ asked me to come over and help. Apparently the server in the lobby needs fixing again, and he's too busy to do it. Consider hiring someone called Logistic for help. Isn't really a solution. I'm happy enough to visit you guys every once in a while though. QQ didn't really seem that busy though, but maybe he's trying to be a wingman here. Well, he said you were looking for me. Huh? What is it? I was planning to... Oh no. He was planning to ask you out. Oh! No, he's pulling your legs. What? I didn't mean that. Wait. I was planning to ask someone out, right, to a movie. Wayne? I see. Well, good for you. What movie? You know, the new one by Christina Noran. Whoa, I've been looking forward to that one. The tickets are gone in like a minute though. Wish I could watch it. Well, good call, Wayne. A great movie for a date. Thank you. Sorry, forget to introduce myself. I'm Cynthia Ho. Nice to meet you. And you're? New employee, here for the interview. But then again, let's just go with the name. Dai. Jason Dai. New employee, here for the interview today. He is assigned to field practice, Consultation, which should start now. Ah, good. Well, good luck with everything. Thank you. You are welcome. I'm going back to my office. See you around, Jason and Wayne. See ya. Goodbye. Wayne, you still have a time? You know where she is? Try it again. Wayne? Please forget what happened. You could still ask her out. I'm not so sure about that. I said I asked somebody else in the movie. She didn't seem to mind. What do you think? Right, she's not into you. You know what? Just try it. Right? She saw how flushed you became and how shy. Maybe she already got the hint. You should keep trying it. You're right. Alright, let us go. Maybe I shouldn't point that out that he was asking somebody for a date. Yeah, I might have pushed a little bit too harsh. What is this? What is this? Okay, a little bit more people than I expected. So this is the Constellation lobby, where the last step of the screening happens. Much bigger than I thought. Now please pay attention, Jason. Today you're on field practice, so there's nothing too intense. Next, you will have Constellation session with 4 candidates, and select one of them as the contributor, which is probably going to be Sydney. Select based on what? Well, I'm not in the position to disclose that, so... I guess I will you will explain it later, but who am I supposed to select if I don't know what I'm supposed to look out for, Wayne? Anyways, let me walk you through the routine first. The candidates know what they are required to do. They will start the conversation with a self-introduction. We decide who makes the best contribution based on what we learn from it. Listen carefully, ask questions, and learn as much as possible from them. After all 4 sessions, go find Massey and tell her your decision. Then come to the signing contract to seal the deal. I will walk you through that too. Where's the sign of contract? I guess back in our office. Anyways, now to the important part. Finding out who is and is not fit is the bare minimum. If you really want this job, you have to do better than that. Meaning, you must find out who is the fittest. Of course, you have no idea what makes one fit or unfit. This is the point of field practice, to see if you can figure things out on the fly. I guess I give you some hints, but never ever mention this to Miss He, alright? So he's breaking some rules here, huh? You mean she told you not to give me any hints? Yeah. I would be so dead if she knew that I'm doing this. Well, I guess you shouldn't give me a hint then. I don't really want to risk your life. But are you sure? Why? Guess you would consider this cheating. I don't really want to lie to her. Don't worry, the liability is all mine. But now that you're turning down the offer, I guess I should just comply. Yeah, let's not do this. I'm gonna play this fair and square. Alright then, now you may start your session. Besides, I already got a hint from Edit. Alright then, Chef will take over your boot when all 4s are done. Chef? Who's Chef now? Ah, right, the guy with the... Ah, right. Yeah, I remember. Okay, that's it. Good luck! Bye, Wayne! I got this, I think. Okay. Hello. Hello. My name is Eugene Dai. Fidgeting? Is he nervous? It's crazy hot here. Apparently there's no air conditioning on the other side of this glass. Can't believe I'm finally here. Sent out my application back in March. March like last year. Didn't hear nothing from your company ever since. Thought you didn't wanted me. And suddenly out of the blue, they told me to come here. Before anything, let me make this clear. I have to take care of something. A family emergency. Suppose you pick me at the end of the day. I may not be available right away. You still think we need to keep this constellation going? You know what? I'm not entirely sure about the requirements. So sure, don't worry about it. Alright. So, where should I start? Let's start from the basic. I'm 49 years old, no wife, no kid, just my pa and myself, living outside Van Pai. Used to live in Shaichu country before the reform, moved over here a couple of years ago. We had a little farm back there. I stayed home to work for my pa after high school. A few years down the road, I took it from pa. Good old me, a business owner. Off the bat, things were not bad. We made okayish money from grains. Then I tried to grow this tough grass on the farm. Can't eat it, but good for braiding. So we made it into baskets, mats and stuff, and sold it in the farm store. Pa liked the idea. We made an ongoing business out of that. But you know how it went back then. Agricultural factories were popping up like everywhere. Sorry, it's been going on and on. My bad. So, do you have any questions, don't you? Please ask away. What is agricultural factories? What exactly do they do? Right, you folks in the city probably don't care about that. It's those factories growing crops and veggies inside. They don't need no farmer for that. Man, they're really building them these days. Hundreds of them. Nasty businesses. All that wasted water and stinking air or rather gas. So you file a complaint about pollution? That doesn't work. Got 1,000 steps to file a complaint. Even if we do file a complaint, there's a long waiting list. You know what? The governors have taken their money and sided with the factories. We voted for what? For those good-for-nothing town reps to screw us over, huh? What do you say, lads? Ever seen a town rep doing a good thing? Oh no, politics. Certainly they do something, if only to be re-elected. I guess they only do it in order to get re-elected. It gives them money and power after all. Gus here! He got elected, alright? Been a rep since I was in high school. Everyone voted for him. Everyone, myself included. Never voted for anyone else. And why did you vote for him? Oh, what? Vote for the other party? Huh? Okay, now he's getting agitated. When was the last time that a conversation about politics went well? Never. Dirty, bribing, shameless weasel they are. Vote for them, huh? But you said your own representative takes money from the factories, right? He has to, okay? All those campaigns cost money. The point is, the other parties take more money. Wouldn't you say so? But how do you know that? Just know, right? Tell you what, I know Gus is one good egg because I know him. He came to my nephew's wedding, alright? And brought some expensive gifts too. Wouldn't you say he is a solid folk? Personality has nothing to do with his integrity as a township representative. And then again, he does sound like a good guy. Right? I had a couple of toasts with him there. My pa and him. Why that private stuff? Oh no. Are you feeling alright? It's nothing. Let's get back to the self-introduction part. Anyways, the pollution got bad to worse. Couldn't grow a thing on our farm. Couldn't even live there anymore. Small farms like us die out pretty soon. Either sell the land to factories or just kick the buckets. You know what they say. Life goes on. We sold the land and the sheep and moved to Van Bay, looking to start over. Pa was supportive and all. But you know, it's like these days, we can't find no job. I ended up doing gig jobs here and there. Van Bay, huh? You city folks are hard to sponge. Not you, lad. I mean them. Haven't seen a single kind soul. Okay, I guess that went far enough. You won't take offense when I talk about Van Bai like that, will you? Will I? No. Alright. My bad. I shouldn't have been blunt like that. Pa always says that I talk before I think. Anyways, apologies. Oh, come to think of it, maybe it is all of my own fault. Good for nothing, yet always blaming others. Well, you heard plenty about it already. I'm good for nothing, really. Can't get into college, can't keep the farm, and now can't even find a job. Pa got sick after we moved to Van Bai. It's my turn to support him, but I just can't. Even so, I still believe in what Pa told me. Work hard and get paid. He used to say all the time. I know I haven't really gotten no real job right now. Still, I'm trying hard. Sooner or later, it will pay off. Sorry, I'm going to give you an earful about my Pa. He's a good man, my Pa. A great man. He's the backbone of the family. Always kept me well fed, even in the hardest of times. Can't do without him now that we're talking about my life. I've said too much more than you would like to know, huh? Nah, not such a thing. Thanks for sharing. Well, you're awfully nice, lad. All this bad talk about Van Bai outside the city, it's not the same, I admit. People are made heartless just to make a living. I'm not much better either. Didn't have the heart to tell you, but the truth is, Pa tried to talk me out of it. Time and time again, alright? Still, I ended up a gangster. To make a living. Did my share of dirty works and hurted more than a few people. I mean, what else can I do? You know what life is like outside of a Polish industry zone, right? Stinky air, foul water, dead bodies here and there. Killed, starved, overdosed. I think you city folks call it the shithole. But I can't blame you. It is what it is. The whole Thai district is one giant shithole, full of germs and maggots. There, I made money as a drug dealer, also smuggled chemicals from factories. That lasted for about a year. Never mentioned a word to Pa. It's on the verge of tears. Alright, that's it. Sorry for trying to keep that part hidden. Looking back, I'm a terrible person. I wouldn't say that. What kind of person would you say that I am then? You just tried your best for the survival. That's all that we can do around here. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I haven't seen any kindness for a very long time. Nowadays I just keep going. I know what a loser I am. Always complaining about the world, about other people. Turns out, I'm one of them too. Not any better. You know what? Pa died today. He got sicker and sicker, but I didn't have the money for the medicine. Then you guys called, telling me to come here, and I thought, well, got a phone call just before I came in, telling me that Pa's gone. Give this opportunity to someone else, maybe. Everything I did since coming to Van Bai was to make Pa get better. Rushing from gig to gig, always looking for a real job. Now that he's gone, what's the point? Even if you sign me on, I have no use for the money anymore. Probably buy myself a ticket to hometown. There should be some relatives working in the factories. Thank you, lad. Really. Being here, saying it out loud, makes me feel a little better. Take care. Bye. Well, goodbye, Eugene. That is Heavy stuff? Really heavy? Now I understand what she means. We need to be honest with our clients and act in their best interest. But also make sure that they are able to withstand the burden of the procedure and the thingy. After all, it has a heavy impact on their health. And even though it's short terms, they need to be ready right away, probably. Alright then, let's begin. Yvonne Chiang. She's the one, I think she's the one with the slight depression. Good day, sir. My legal name is Yvonne Chiang. Chiang. First name Yvonne with an E and double N. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Doesn't take an expert to see that she's nervous. No, anxious is the right word. Alright. I brought these with me. ID, social security, driver's license. I thought you'd need to see the original copies of these after the session. No? Yeah, sure, you're right. Great. A bit extra prepared doesn't hurt, right? Just in case, I brought all my ID papers with me. Let me start with a self-introduction. I am Yvonne Chiang, 25, living with my parents, in prep school, working part-time. Our community is called Maihu in Vaibai City, but on the outer rims. Address is number 5, Yihi, 3rd Street, 6... I don't know if you need to give me all of that stuff. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna interrupt her. She needs this. I'm from a big family, my mother has 6 sisters and 1 big brother. Oh, and I'm in prep school because I failed the college exam. Now I'm giving it another try. Prep school and part-time work, yeah. The thing is, my parents can't actually afford to have me study full-time, especially now when they have a big bill to pay. I need this opportunity to contribute some real income, but the upcoming exam is 6 weeks ago. Oh no, you're not a candidate then. I can't have that. You will be sick during your exam and fail. I can't let you through. I can't make a long-term commitment. They told me flop farms pay good money and quick, so here I am. I have done my homework, finding out what contributors need to do. I thought younger candidates had a better chance. Yeah, we do prefer younger candidates. So such thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really disclose those information since I'm not entirely sure myself. Yeah, sorry. Shouldn't have asked that. I apologize. Yeah, no biggie. Just relax. Alright. So, where was I again? I'm the only child. My parents tried to provide me with everything that they can manage. Although, we are not very rich. Yeah. Still, they sent me to an expensive school, doing everything to make sure that I could have a decent future. And I want to make them proud by getting into a great college. But I failed 3 times in a row. This year would be my 4th try. I haven't made a single penny this whole time, and our restaurant isn't going very well. There used to be quite a few restaurants on our street. Now we're about the last one standing. This is unfair. I mean, ramen is the best when made in traditional style. Wouldn't you say so? But these days, it's all about franchise stores, doing everything with machines. Quick order, quick service, and cheap too. Cleaning bots keeping the restaurant sparkling all the time. Alright, well, taking your time with a traditional bowl of handmade ramen is considered a luxury these days. Well, it wasn't like this before. When I was a little girl, the city was full of independent shops and restaurants. Now big companies are taking over everything with their franchise stores. I guess you don't see many mom and pop stores where you are living, right? Not really. Plenty of them, in fact. Dingen is what you could call a traditional community, never mind. Well, that is unrelated to our session. Actually, we do have quite a few of them on our end. Wow, I'm surprised. You live in one of those traditional communities then. That's a bit off topic, but yeah, I guess. Well, good for you. Plenty of nice surprises in those tiny shops. Is your community planning for elevation? I would like to live in such a community for a change. Oh, sorry, I'm blabbering again. Anyhow, since I'm preparing for the exam, full-time jobs are out of the question. I really have to get the admission this time. A great college. The exact major doesn't matter. My parents have been working so hard to pay for my tuition. They've believed in me, told me to focus on my studies, and not worry about the money. I'm very grateful. Yet every time they meet up with my uncle and aunties, they come home meanish. They talk about how someone else's child got into a great college, and asked, why can't I do the same? So I can't fail again. Not this time. I can't live for myself, leeching off them like this. Life is tough enough for them, even without me. Showing them a college admission is the least that I could do. I know it's not my place to ask, but in this case I have to. Because I'm a bad daughter, a burden. I have to seize this opportunity to show them my worth. So, could you please select me as a contributor? I can't really make any promises yet. I can't. So, as long as the session goes, would you say that I have a chance? Like I said, I can't really make any promises yet. If you're actually... I don't know if you can actually work or already study for your colleague if you were to work around here. It seems like it takes a heavy toll, followed up by dizziness. If you're constantly dizzy, you can't really learn or study. But I don't really want to point that out right now. So, I'm sorry. I guess I can't really make any promises yet. I see. Thank you. I guess I'll be going then.